ask you all to please take a seat after our bridal party. Well, good afternoon everyone, and before we lead into this very important ceremony today, which we're here to celebrate for Ben and Kirsty, I'd just like to begin with some introductions. My name is Helen Muirhead, and I have the pleasure of conducting your ceremony here today. And my colleague Prudence Stanford will be registering your marriage immediately after the ceremony. Well, welcome everyone here to Crug Country House and this beautiful gallery here in the cowshed to celebrate your very special occasion. Many of you are here today due to the love and support you give this wonderful couple, not only in their relationship, but their goals for the future and this wonderful union. And may I say, Kirsty, you've taken the high road, and Ben, you've taken the low road, and here we are, you've met. A wedding is such a wonderful occasion, a chance to share in the love and bond of marriage, and to celebrate the love that Ben and Kirsty have for each other, and to recognise and witness their decision to journey forward in their lives as marriage partners. This ceremony is a symbol of how far you have both come. It is a symbol of the promises you will make to each other to continue growing stronger, not only as individuals, but as marriage partners. No matter what challenges or lots of successes I'm sure you encounter in the future. For myself and Prudence, it is our duty to be here today, but it truly is a great honour for us to share in this memorable occasion. And I'm sure everyone here today, I'm sure many have travelled far and wide to get here today, we all like to wish Ben and Kirsty every good fortune for a very long and happy married life together.
Happy?
Marriage is a commitment to life, to developing and retaining mutual respect and friendship. It provides opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It calls for honesty, patience, and above all else, humour. So just to make sure I do have the right couple in front of me today, could I please ask for your full names? So Ben, could you give me your full name, please?
Benjamin Morgan Jenkins.
And Kirsty? Well, that's a very good start. If I could make all of you aware that this place in which you are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. You are here to witness the joining in matrimony of Benjamin Morgan Jenkins and Kirsty Ann Sands. I ask therefore, if any person knows of any just cause or impediment why they may not be lawfully married to each other, you should declare it now.
Was that awful?
I think we can safely move on to that lovely silence. Well, Ben and Kirsty, today marks a new beginning in your life together. And before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. It is a solemn union to provide the love, friendship, help and comfort that each ought to have for the other. It should not be entered into lightly, nor lightly put aside. And now is the point in marriage where I'm going to ask you both to declare that you know of no legal reason why you may not be married to each other. So Ben, I'm going to start with you. I'm going to ask you a very important question, and I do hope the answer will be I am. Are you, Benjamin Morgan Jenkins, free lawfully to marry Kirsty Ann Sands?
I am.
Are you, Kirsty Ann Sands, free lawfully to marry Benjamin Morgan Jenkins? Well, now the solemn moment has come for Ben and Kirsty to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses, family and friends. So could I ask once again, if you are able to stand, to please stand and join together for the celebration of their marriage. Now Rob, I've got a very important question for you too, and I do hope the answer will be I do. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Would you care to pass your daughter's hand to them? You can face each other now. Well, this is the moment when you're both going to contract your marriage. These are the legal words you say to each other to confirm that you're agreeing to marry one another. So Ben, when you're ready, saying these words after me, but please make sure you say them to Kirsty. I, Benjamin Morgan Jenkins,
I, Benjamin Morgan Jenkins,
take you, Kirsty Ann Sands,
take you, Kirsty Ann Sands,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
And Kirsty, when you're ready, saying these words to them. I, Kirsty Ann Sands, take you, Benjamin Morgan Jenkins, to be my wedded husband. You have both declared and contracted your marriage, and now the moment comes for the ancient and traditional way of sealing that contract of marriage with the wedding ring. This circle of the ring has no beginning or no end, symbolising the continual nature of love, unending and everlasting. These rings are the outward sign of a lifelong promise you have now made to each other. So Ken, I'm hoping in that box there, you have some rings. Would you go to come forward? If you can pass Kirsty's ring to Ben, please. So Ben, place the ring in Kirsty's finger, and as you hold it there, saying these words to Kirsty. I give you this ring
Give you this ring
as a token of our marriage.
as a token of our marriage.
Place the ring for you on her finger. Just for the one. And Kirsty reply, I wear this ring as a symbol of our love. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have the first ring on. So Ken, I do hope there's another ring there. You can pass that.
Sit down yet?
She placed them in his best finger, saying these words to him. I give you this ring as a token of our marriage. Then reply, I wear this ring
I wear this ring
as a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love.
That went nice and easy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have both rings on. Well, Ben and Kirsty, today you have pledged yourselves to a lifetime of caring for one another. And as you stand before your friends and family, I'm sure it is their hope you will go through the rest of your lives loving, trusting and completing each other, and looking to your future with a commitment that I'm sure will only grow deeper and stronger as each year passes. We would all like to thank you both for allowing us to share in this very special day today. And on behalf of Pigeons and I, may I once again take this opportunity to wish you both every happiness in the future life together. But now it only remains for me to say, Benjamin Morgan Jenkins and Kirsty Ann Sands, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends gathered here today. It now gives me the greatest of pleasure to pronounce that you are husband and wife together. Congratulations. if I could ask you all to take a seat while our newly married couple take a seat to sign the legal documents.
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it ships and cracks, where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Across the square, across the bridge, past the mills, past the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand. He'll wrap you in his arms, tell you that you've been a good boy. He'll rekindle all the dreams that took you a lifetime to destroy. He'll reach deep into the hole, heal your shrinking soul, but there won't be a single thing that you can do. He's a god, he's a man, he's a ghost, he's a guru. They're whispering his name through this disappearing land, but hidden in his coat is a red right hand. You don't owe no money, get you some. You don't have no car, get you one. You don't have no self-respect, you feel like an insect. Well, don't you worry, buddy, cause here he comes through the ghettos and the barrio and the barry and the slum. His shadow is cast wherever he stands, stacks of green paper in his red right hand. Seems you'll see him in your head on the TV screen. Hey buddy, I'm warning you to turn it off. He's a ghost, he's a god, he's a man, he's a guru. You're one microscopic
Well,
cog.
ladies and gentlemen, we now have a wonderful married couple in front of us. Before we finish today, I'd just like to say a few words of thanks to Sky for that beautiful rendition of I Don't Know What Love Is on the piano. And for Rob on the bagpipes. It's made my day. I don't know if it's made everybody else's day. gentlemen, please make sure you give this wonderful couple a really lovely day of celebrations and memories to take forward into married life. The bridesmaids, flower girls, look amazing. Russell has been an absolute star. Thank you very much for making sure the rings got on the finger of this beautiful couple today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I think I've done enough talking for today. So could I ask you all to please be upstanding and put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins.
First one up. Come on, Sunderland.
Bloody Sunderland. What? Really? Well, I've got my speech, have I got my glasses? That's the question. All right. Okay. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Neil, and I'm Ben's dad. Say thank you. When I started to think about this speech, I had a quick look on the internet. And the internet, the first thing it says was, I should thank you all for coming. So, thank you.
Pass the red.
Now, what can I tell you about Ben that isn't already common knowledge? I don't know. I could tell you about the time when he was around 11 or 12, and I found him sitting on a kitchen bench with a BB gun, shooting himself in the arm, and every time he pulled the trigger, he'd go, ow! Ow! I said, Ben, what are you doing? He said, seeing if it hurt. Or, I couldn't tell you how many cars he wrote off within the first 6 weeks of passing his test. And it wasn't bad. Three cars in 6 weeks. Well, I've seen no more. Right, deserves a round of applause for that guy. Cars and not marriages. I don't really want to embarrass him anymore. Actually, I would love to, but my wife Mandy would have something to say about that, and I know my boundaries. Trust me. Right, I'm proud to have seen him grow from a baby to the grand gentleman he is now. And I mean, he is properly a gentleman, and I am really, really proud of him. Now, he's found the one for him in Kirsty.
The best one.
Kirsty, you've added another dimension, not only to Ben's life, but to my life and Mandy's life. It's been a wonder to watch your relationship grow and blossom into what has transpired today. And I'm delighted to welcome you to the family. It's official now, girl. Look out. You know I've been married a long time. Really. And while I can joke about the downsides of marriage, the little disagreements that inevitably happen, it's much more worthwhile to talk about the benefits of marriage, because when you're with the right person, the positives will always outweigh the negative. Yeah. A child is the biggest blessing I could ever have wished for in my life. Even though I'm grateful for all my family and my friends, my children are the ones closest to my heart. After all, they are part of me. This is how I feel about them. Because of this, I've always wanted to see him happy. I always hoped that he would be successful in life, whether it was winning a game of rugby when he was younger, or getting his dream job. No matter what, I always had his back and did whatever I could to root for him. I'm rooting for him now as he begins a new journey with my daughter-in-law. Oh, wow. And as we can all attest to the fact that Kirsty makes him really happy. Ben and Kirsty, while we've loved and cared for each other for a long time now, today makes it official. You are now a married couple, and I give you all of my congratulations, and I hope you feel the love and support for the both of you that is in this room today. The two of you are surrounded by people who are also happy and thankful to be as part of your special day. And I think I speak for everyone here when I say thank you, and hope that we have all helped in one way or another to make your wedding day a day to remember. Ladies and gentlemen, can you all be upstanding, please? And a toast to the bride and groom. Ben and Kirsty.
Ben and Kirsty.
Ben and Kirsty.
Thank you guys.
She gone there.
Hi everybody. That was a really good speech to follow there. Pretty much very similar as well. Just like to thank everybody for coming today, and anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Rob, Kirsty's dad, and Ben's new proud father-in-law. Apologies if I seem a bit nervous, but the last time I stood up in front of the crowd, I got booed off the stage. But that was enough about my wedding day. As I look around the room, I realise just how loved Kirsty and Ben are. As in, instead of enjoying the lovely bank holiday on the beach, you're all here. Anyway, on behalf of all the parents, thank you for joining us on this very special day. I know that some people have travelled some great distances to be here. And when planning an event like this, you wanted to go off without a hitch. But in this case, we're just glad that the hitch has finally taken place. Yeah. I have to say how proud I feel to be standing here today. The first of my two daughters getting married, my 5 great kids, but today is all about Kirsty. Today, on the 18th of December 1996, my breath was taken away when this beautiful baby girl arrived. And then today, my breath was taken away again. How stunning she looked for a wedding day. Kirsty growing up was definitely different to what I'd expected. Having 2 boys before her, having a little girl was quite different. The little girl that was growing up grew up as a little girl should. A complete opposite of her brothers at the time. And that, I must say, that is so true. That was until she hit her teens. And that was a complete role reversal. The boys turned out to be really good, and then the trouble started. I did have a good slideshow to show, but we don't have that facility today. But I'll sell it on the internet at the... That goes with the Doc Martin boots as well. I got to eventually say that she grew out of being that little girl, but the headbanging's still there. She's funny, she's intelligent, she's good looking. She definitely gets them traits from me.
No. You wish.
She came to work in the business alongside her dad and brother, and she learned the trades of the electrical engineering. And for a girl of in the industry at that time, that was a privilege to see her develop. And many of my customers and engineers like commenting. As she did her training courses, I would have shown you many funny pictures, especially the first aid course that she does. If anybody needs first aid, don't go to Kirsty. Her big brother spent some time out on the job in France and decided that's where he wanted to stay and discovered the far lands. So her older brother lives in France. She joined the MOD and obviously she came down to meet Ben in Wales because she decided that was her. She wanted to discover new lands as well. I'd like to welcome Ben into the family and a quick one. Will you stop apologising to me? It's me that needs to apologise to you. When I first met Ben, it was at Birmingham Airport, heading out to Robert's wedding in France. Kirsty introduced me to him in the check-in queue. And I'm not sure who was more nervous, because it's not very often at 6'2" I need to look up at the youngster. Anyway, all seemed fine He was a nice enough fellow, then he told me he was a Newcastle fan.
And what's wrong with that? Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Be a Villa fan.
Someone got to be.
Over the course of the weekend that we were in France, I didn't see him much, because as within a day of arriving, he was curled up in the ball, being ill. Which I thought, he couldn't take his beer. Or maybe the French food got the better of him.
No, it's the beer.
It genuinely turned out that he was ill. Since then, though, I think we bonded well, and I can't think of anyone I would rather have to be the father of Russell. I know you. I know that you mean so much to Kirsty, as she has told me, Daddy talk. And I'm pretty sure that you will both have a very positive future ahead of you. I did have a bit about the stag weekend, which went on a treat. I do have the pictures for the stag weekend if anybody wants to buy them.
No, you don't.
And I think that Chester probably wouldn't invite us back either. It might be a story for the best man to talk about in a minute. I knew there was something fishy when the Royal Marine was dressed in grey. Oh yeah, Curtis, where's Curtis? He's over there. So after talking Brummy to me every 5 minutes, he didn't seem to have much stamina on any of the evenings. Or was it because the future father-in-law was with us? Anyway, back to the subject. 2 rules for men. Never laugh at a choice my daughter makes, because she was one of those. And if you forget your wedding anniversary once, you'll remember it for the rest of your life. Can I just say that you've both done a grand job planning this brilliant day that we've had today, and everything seems to have gone so far really well. Your granddad did leave me a message that I was going to play over the microphone, but I can't do it, so from your invites, he asked me to send that down to you. That's for your holidays.
What is it, Dirk?
32-inch round
Yeah.
dinosaur pool ring.
That means something fit to his long.
Don't think that's fragile. No.
You want to play this up?
She sent me a recording, but I don't think anyone's going to do it.
Congratulations to Kirsty and Ben. And here and now I'll take up my pen. Pots and pans you will not get, nor electric goods you may regret. Your little plan seems a good idea, but it won't deprive me of my beer. The honeymoon you already had, the proof is there in that wee lad. For help with your trip to the sea and the sun, we hope this gift will provide much of your fun. We wish all your troubles be light as a feather, and hope you have a great life together. George Sands, your granddad.
Can I just say thanks for being very patient.
He's all right, come. Don't compress it.
Get off, he's the biggest pup here.
This is the next candidate for the piping.
You're in the tree. You're ready to talk.
I'm waiting for you there.
Under pressure. Come on, Mo. You can do it. Morgan.
One more blue.
What was that? Half a job, Chell.
His name's not Rob.
Do you want me to get the compressor, Mo?
One more one, big one.
It's
not Fred.
It's not me.
It's not
You won't need a beer for a bit.
We need some interval music.
It should be red.
Absolutely.
Is it? We don't have
I just say thanks for being patient with me, and I hope you have enjoyed the rest of the day. Eat, drink and be merry. Please can you raise a glass and toast the bride and groom, to Kirsty and Ben. Good one.
Well, as soon as this is going to
The best is yet to come.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Big up!
I have prepared a superb speech for you today, but now I'm married, I've been told to read this one instead. On behalf of my wife and I, I'd like to thank you all for coming and sharing our special day. Really wouldn't be the same without you all. It's lovely to see so many of you here, especially knowing how far a lot of you travel.
All of like, I don't know.
Well, you're only 5 minutes away. Thank you all for your cards and gifts, special wishes. We've been really blown away by your generosity and support. There's been a lot, like unreal. There are going to be several toasts throughout this speech, so please make sure your glasses are full. My aim is to get you so drunk that you can't remember anything he said. I cannot thank Kirsty's family enough for the kindness and generosity they have shown me from day one. Thank you for raising such a beautiful, talented and intelligent daughter and for giving it away willingly. Maybe a bit too willingly. I couldn't ask for better in-laws, and you can trust me when I say I will always protect, love and protect. Mum and Dad, I want to thank you both for producing such an incredible son. Saying thank you doesn't seem enough, not just for the huge contributions given for today, but also for your help and support throughout my life. You've always been there where I needed you, and I'm proud to have you as mum and dad. Bethany, my lovely sister, thank you for your contributions towards our big day today. Your creativity has been outstanding, and you should also take a lot of credit for today. To James and Nick for the cakes. They're not there yet. Our one is, yours isn't. Honestly, thank you so much. I'm very fortunate to have married Kirsty. None of you will know this, but I have been congratulated already. My dad said to me, son, well done. Remember this?
I remember this.
You look back on today as the happiest and best thing you've ever done, which I thought was fitting words as we arrived from my stag do. For those that do not know, I'm Nick, and of course, a work course in Bicester. We got chatting and immediately hit it off. A few dates followed, and we realised we had lots in common. It could only have been a few weeks, but Kirsty obviously fell madly in love with it. Fortunately, it didn't take me too long to realise that she was the one and only woman for me. It was a Saturday, and she said to me, here's a beer, go and put the Newcastle game on while I make food. Instant hook. In December 2019, our son Russell, the entertainer, was born, welcome into the world. And I really must say what a fantastic man Kirsty is. Thank you for making me a dad, which has been by far the greatest thing I've ever been born. Now, one of us in a relationship can be quite arrogant, stubborn, and a bit of a know-it-all. From how the carpets are hoovered to how the grass should be cut. But lucky for me, Kirsty has been so patient, open, and most importantly, willing to learn. I'm sure you'll all agree how stunning Kirsty is today. Baby, what I was to see as we arrived in the aisle. Thank you for marrying me and making the most proud man in the world. I am looking forward to spending the rest of my days by your side. I love you. Standing and raise a glass to my wife, Kirsty. A couple more thank yous. We would like to thank Sky and Rob for playing a brilliant job done, playing piano and bagpipes. We are very fortunate to have such talent in the family. Thank you both. Thank you to our ushers, Ross, Morgan and Benjamin. That's the best ushering I have seen in a long time. I'd like to mention the bridesmaids, Marie, Catherine, Tiers, Kirsty, Zoe and Martha. You are all stunning. I know how much it means to Kirsty having you all here today. And thank you so much for making sure she was here on time. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glasses for the bridesmaids.
Yellow screen.
I'd like to thank the owners and staff here at the class. for this wonderful venue and their fantastic service. We will be forever in your debt. I'm Ken. I'd like to say how absolutely thrilled I am to be here today. Because the last I heard is full-time carers weren't going to release it. You don't have much to do today, Ken, apart from stand around looking good. You've obviously let me down on that. So I hope you will redeem yourself with each speech. I've known Ken for a long time. He is truly there for you when you need him. Provided all you need is a drinking buddy. Unfortunately, the years of alcohol abuse have really taken a toll on Ken. It's had a big impact on his memory. He often calls up embarrassing stories on other people. The stories are in fact about him. So bear that in mind as I hand you over to the best man, Ken.
Yo, Preston, get over it.
He doesn't even know how to sort of see properly.
Okay.
Thanks ever coming to all the great.
Speak up!
No. No. Ladies, gents, family, friends, children, everyone, and whatever else anybody wants to identify us. Everyone here, sheepdog, just don't back in. It's fine. I'm a bit nervous, so this is going to be short and sweet, just like me.
Well, you got the short bit, right?
Hi, I'm Ken. Most of the select audience know who I am, and if you don't, I do apologise in advance.
You certainly will, yes.
After a few Kirsty, as always, you're looking elegant and beautiful. But don't forget, I've seen you on a Sunday morning when you were so welcome to the family. Right. Then we got Ben. He's casually looked up in like his work's uniform. didn't get dressed. Right. I'm here because P-Ben has a lot of friends, but we draw straws. I got the shortest. We've shared a lot of memories in our history, and in case you wondered why I said P-Ben, there's a little story behind this. You started it. I couldn't avoid it that way. Why I call him P-Ben? Matt, over there, Ben and I, we ran on a charity rally to Monte Carlo bus in a pink Land Rover dressed as Barbie. And Matt was Barbie. I was Ken naturally. And I'm not sure if anybody's aware that Barbie had a sister. And her sister was called Skipper. So, anyway, it was a 3-in-1 Land Rover, driving around 9 countries in Europe with these two happily dressed like girls. Crop tops, dresses, fruit tubes, everything. It was horrendous. Anyway, any time leading up to the onset of our adventure, if anyone was ever to mention Monte Carlo or bust in the rally, anytime anybody would ever mention the charity rally that we were doing, then we'd have to go and have a pee like a puppy. This is why I call it P-Ben. That's a true story.
Yeah, I do,
Anyway, Ben pulled me aside last night after a few drinks and a glass of whiskey and a barefoot climbing trees. He said, "Ken, I need a bit of advice." I'm like, I think we all know by now, I'm not the one you want. But I told him a bit of advice. I was like, shit, where's this going? And I thought he was going to do cold feet and be a runaway groom. easy. Wasn't that easy. And he asked me, how do I stop Kirsty acting like a flamingo? I was like, pardon me, mate. He said, yeah, she keeps acting like a flamingo. I wanted to stop. I need some advice. So Danny reached over, put my hand on his knee. Obviously I can't reach his shoulders. So with my hand on his knee, I said, listen mate, sometimes you just got to put your foot down. That's enough of my nonsense, and I think we can all raise a glass for a toast, please.
Is there anybody else who'd like to say a few words? Rob, stay there.
In that case, it was an opportunity. I feel I've got to say something on an occasion like this.
Anybody else like to speak?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Uncle Rob.
Go on, Rob. Fantastic couple, as I think you'd all agree. I've got one lesson for you. Kirsty, would you mind putting your hand on the top? Ben, would you put your hand on the top of yours? No, Ben, that's the last time you'll have the upper hand.
Anybody else? No. Food's coming. Great. Let's go.
Excuse me. Stop it!
They're the ones that are nice.
I don't want to go near it. Let's go breathe it. Staying close up.
Mr. Benjamin.
It's like the one on Manova.
Yeah.
I just spent tears waiting for this cake.
Russell, no. Bruce Bob Trotter. He looks Matilda. There are puppies, aren't they? That is one hell of a size, isn't it?
I could search